Mark Collins never expected to speak with a ghost. He was a practical man. Well, as practical as a true crime podcaster could be. He'd spent years listening to survivors, families, and cops, trying to piece together what the cold files had left unsaid. But nothing had prepared him for the night he set up his microphone in the attic of an old farmhouse in West Hollow, and the air turned cold. He had come chasing a legend. Locals whispered of a young woman seen at the edge of Winthrop Forest, barefoot, soaked, and glowing faintly in the fog. A girl who matched the description of Lily Harper, who had vanished one rainy October night in 2002. Her body had been found 2 days later, bruised, the silver chain of her necklace twisted around her throat. The case had gone cold. No leads, no suspects. But someone, or something, wanted to talk now. The air around Mark grew still as he powered on the recorder. "I'm here," he said softly. There was a silence so deep it made the creaks of the old house sound like thunder. Then, the faintest breath. A shimmer in the air. A whisper. "You can hear me." Mark's heart froze. The voice was barely audible, soft and hollow, like it travelled through water. "Lily?" "Yes," came the whisper. "I've been waiting for someone to listen." Her story came out in fragments like broken glass, cutting and sharp. She'd been 19, full of hope, waiting tables at Millie's diner while dreaming of art school. That night, a man had come in. A stranger, with a smile too perfect, questions too eager. He called himself Carter, said he was a writer, said he wanted to capture the town's soul, its secrets. He'd asked if she believed in fear. They left the diner together, walking through the drizzle, heading into the forest. He said he wanted to show her something. He carried a notebook. She remembered seeing a name on it, Benjamin Cross, just before he closed it quickly. It wasn't until the trees thickened and the road vanished that she began to feel the dread in her chest. "He changed," she said, her voice trembling through the static of the old recorder. "His eyes, they went cold." Mark listened, goosebumps rising on his skin as she described her final moments. The struggle, the chain, the last sound she heard, rain hitting leaves, and his breath. "He said he'd immortalize me, but he never wrote a word." After her death, Benjamin Cross had disappeared. His bylines vanished from the local paper. No one ever saw him again, until now. Lily's voice grew urgent. "He's back. Someone saw him. He's using a new name, Daniel Reeves. Same face, just older. He's staying at the Hollow Pine Inn." Mark felt the weight of her words settle in his bones. He knew that name. The inn was less than a mile from where he sat. "He's going to do it again," she said, her voice like frost on glass. "You have to stop him." Mark stood, already grabbing his coat. He paused only to look at the recorder, still running, her voice still faintly there. "Thank you," she said, "for hearing me." And then she was gone. The air warmed, the shadows stilled, but Mark's blood ran colder than ever. He drove through the fog with headlights cutting thin ribbons into the dark toward room 214. In the days that followed, police arrested a man named Daniel Reeves at the Hollow Pine Inn. A notebook was found in his room, filled with names, dates, and descriptions, fictionalized stories of women he'd captured. Some of them were still missing, but not Lily, not anymore.